if you're a student in Nigeria, you definitely must have heard of the Access to Higher Education bill that has just been passed into law by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. And this law now allows students to access student loan for their education. So if you're a student and you would love to access this loan sometimes soon, and you want to know all about the loan and everything you need to know, the criteria and all of that, you definitely want to watch this video till the end, so stick around. Hi guys, welcome back. And if this is your first time, my name is Buki, and this channel is dedicated to preparing African students for life after school. And today we're going to be talking about the recently signed student loan law in Nigeria and how students can benefit from this law and all they need to know. So let me give you like a brief background to the story. So in 1972, the then head of state introduced the federal government student loan to Nigerian students then, and these students could access education loan for during the course of their study. And back then, students had like 20 years to pay this loan after school. But that was a long time ago, and now in 2023, on June 12th, the President of Nigeria, Tinubu, Bola Tinubu, signed that law, Access to Higher Education law, into bill, which now provides opportunity for students in Nigeria to access student loan for their education. So students are excited about this, but in this video I'm going to take us through how and what is required and what's the process is like. So first of all, what are the requirements? So for you to be able to access this loan, first of all, you need to be admitted into one of the tertiary institution in Nigeria. Talk of be it a university, a polytechnic, a college of education, a tertiary school, technical school or vocational school, right? So you need to be admitted into one of those schools, and it has to be like a federal or state-owned school, right? So if you have that, the next thing, now you need a guarantor, two guarantors actually, to be able to access the student loan in Nigeria. The guarantor has to be either a civil servant who has at least is in up to like level 12 in their career. So a civil servant who is in level 12, and or like a lawyer who has worked for over 10 years post their call to bar. So or a justice of peace. So two of those three civil servants or three people who have that work experience are needed. They need to certify that, oh, they know you're a student, you need that loan, and should you default, should you not be able to pay back the loan for any reason, they are going to be held responsible. So those are the criteria for you to meet the to be able to access the student loan. Another very important criteria for anybody that is applying is that the applicant, that is the student or his or her family, must not earn more than 500,000 naira per annum. And when you do the calculation, that's about 40,000 naira per month. So let's say your dad earns 80,000 naira and your mom earns 50,000 naira. The total of their income is above the minimum required for anyone who wants to access this loan. So that disqualifies you automatically from accessing the student loan. But if you earn around that amount, maybe both what you earn as a student, if you don't earn anything, fine. What your dad earns and your mom earns is 40,000 naira or less, or thereabout, then yeah, you meet up with the criteria. So this really means that this loan is really targeted at students who are from the poor of the poor family, right? So you need to meet this criteria. And before we go into the application, what the process of application or applying for the student loan that has just been approved for students or signed into bill, now we also need to talk about some documents that are needed. Now, okay, so you are a student and you meet the income target or bracket, and you also have gotten those guarantors, which is very important. Without them you can apply, and you've met all those criteria. Now what are the documents that you're going to be needing to turn in your application? So you need to have, of course, your admission letter, your a copy of your admission letter. So if you've lost your admission letter you need to go retrieve it. You need to go get it. It's very important, and it's a very important document to keep. During my day as a student, I wasn't very good at keeping very important documents. But when I graduated and I was looking for even my ID card and the some very not little, even important, but documents I didn't really take very seriously. I knew that it's very important to keep documents. So you need a copy of your admission letter. I'm sure many students have their admission letters anyway. It's very important, and you need that. You need like a letter from your VC, vice chancellor, rector, or provost, for the College of Education, or even the head of any institution that you're in. You need them. You need a letter from them to certify that okay, you're a student with them and you qualify for the loan. Blah blah blah. You also need a letter from the registrar of your institution. Just to certify that okay, you're a student and you qualify for the loan too. And you also need, of course, a letter from your guarantors, the two of them, that they know you. You deserve the loan, or you need the loan, and should you default, should anything happen, they will be liable. They will pay or something so that you don't go to jail. We still get to that. What the punishment is if you default the loan. So that's it. You need to get those letters, and they need to be sent to the what's it called now, to the chairman of the committee appointed under the act. So once you've got all those documents, you can now proceed to your application. Now, how do you apply for the student loan? You need to, whatever bank you're using, you need to apply through your bank, through the student's bank, and you send these documents that I've talked about. Again, that's another important thing. You need your passport photograph. I've not talked about that yet. Passport photograph and those other documents. You need those other documents and all those documents. So you send them through you apply through your bank, and then once you apply, the school will get it, and the application will get to its destination. The chairman of the committee appointed under the act, right? That's how it's written in the act. So once you've sent it, and within 14 days you're going to get like a reply, according to how it is stated in the section 17 of that law, right, of that act. So within 14 days, 2 weeks, you're supposed to get a reply. If you meet the criteria and you deserve a loan, you would probably be able to get it from that point. So that is like the process broken down. But again, there are a lot of questions that people have about this loan. If somebody desperately needs it and their parent earns more than that amount of money, 500,000 in a month, many parents, even that are poor, earn more than that. It's even up to the minimum wage that people earn, 40,000 naira. A lot of parents earn more than that. Some people earn 60, 70 joint income, and they still are broke. Sometimes they are not able to pay for tuition fee. Are they not going to be able to access this student loan? Is their children or children not going to be able to access this student loan? Too much English. So a lot of questions about but as the day go by, we're going to learn more about access to this loan. So those are the very important things that you need to know as a student about the Access to Higher Education Student Loan Act that has just been signed into law, and that makes provision for students to be able to access a loan for their education, right? So as a student, we look forward to those are some of the important things that you as a student need to know about the Access to Higher Education Student Loan Bill that has just been signed into law by the President of Nigeria. As a student, I'm sure that you're looking forward to a time when you would be able to access this loan if you would be needing it. But we actually look forward to when students who can afford to pay their fees and who can afford education would be able to have access to such provision, such loan in Nigeria. We look forward to a smooth running of this policy. And if you're a student, you're looking for other opportunities, like you're looking to start a business while in school, I have a video where I talked about that extensively, some of the most profitable, easy, low cost businesses that you can start as a student. Should be somewhere up there. It's either on my left or right, I always don't know, but you can figure it out, guys, and watch the video. I forgot to ask you all along, if you've watched this video to this point, please subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts about the video. In the coming video or coming weeks, I'm going to be exploring more about this student loan and how students can really go about it, and some of the advantages and disadvantages, and even alternative that could be possible that students could access. Now, thank you very much for watching, for keeping me company today, and I'll see you in the next one.